Paul Brown, double Grammy winner, multi-gold and platinum record producer, prolific jazz guitarist with the current #1 smooth jazz hit CD, raconteur and wine connoisseur. Join Paul as he takes you on a wine-infused musical adventure every week right here on Pinot Envy.
What the Which one of you put Merlot in my glass? Very, very funny. Welcome to my humble wine cellar. When collectors have too much wine to store in their own homes, which is a nice problem to have, they'll store their wine in a professional wine facility, like this. Behind these doors is a wine lover's paradise. We are chilling in LA today. Literally, it's 58 degrees in here. It's cold. Every locker tells a story, and it's really fun to look inside and to see what kind of things people collect and the kind of wines that they love to drink. Let's check one out. You know the three little words every woman wants to hear, DRC, Damon Romanacante. This is the ultimate in Pinot Noir, and it's the holy grail of all wines. It comes from a wine region in France called Burgundy, and in the center of Burgundy is a small little town called Beaune, and it's kind of the center of the universe as far as Pinot Noir goes. And I've always said in the wine world, all roads lead to Beaune. Most wine drinkers, they start with the region that they're from, in my case California, and then they branch out and try wine from other countries like, you know, France or Spain or Italy, and they eventually get some Champagne, maybe some Bordeaux, and then finally they reach Burgundy, which is where it all starts for me. La Tâche, ooh, sweet baby. Speaking of sweet baby, we've been lucky enough to be invited up to George Duke's house today to talk about wine and music, take a look in his cellar, see what he's been drinking, and just have a good old time. Let me grab a couple bottles and we are good to go. Yeah. So George, man, great to see you. I love your cellar, man. This is beautiful.
Yeah, it's been working.
Yeah. So you got like Italian, California, and French like separated out.
Right. Yeah. This is the California over here, and the Italian in the back, and the French over on the right side there.
So what got you hooked on wine?
What got me hooked on wine? Well, you know, I started going out to my my lawyer's house. He used to have these parties.
Oh yeah.
His name was Mutt. Well, I think you know.
Oh, Mutt Cohen?
Yeah, Mutt Cohen. And he used to have these parties, and he had 3 different cellars with all of this wine, and he used to open one after the other, and it just kept getting better and better and better. And I got hooked, and really a good bottle of wine. And we used to, he had a club called the WOW Club, the World Organization of Wine, and we used to meet every other Friday at Les Dômes and have vertical tastings of various wines. So I just got totally into it, but you had to have a cellar.
Yeah.
So he, in order to join the club,
you had to bring wine as well.
I had to bring wine, and I had to, you know, dig this out and make a cellar. When I had the first Cheval Blanc tasting, it was done.
That's for
over.
That's for real.
I mean, then I knew what wine was about, and I said, okay, that's the end of the cheap stuff.
Well, what do you think about like the way music and wine sort of goes together?
Well, you know, there's a romance to music, and I think there's a romance to wine too. Yeah. You know, it's wine is as deep as music in many ways. You know, there's a lot of different characters, varieties. I mean, each bottle of wine doesn't necessarily taste the same. I mean, the years are different, and musicians change over the years. Music changes styles. I think there's almost a symbiotic relationship between wine and music.
I agree totally. And they're both bring people together in such a beautiful way.
Absolutely. Make them smile.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah, but.
Let's check out the fill.
Yeah, there's a problem, though. Look at that.
A little bit of leakage.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we should probably just go ahead and drink it.
Yeah?
Yeah, we don't have to let it, you know, open up or do anything.
Don't have to let it breathe. It's already breathing.
So I don't know if people know that's you singing on Sweet Baby, right?
It was me.
Ooh, sweet baby,
I will never be free from your embrace.
I didn't win the Grammy, though.
Ah, you did?
Yeah. No, I did not.
I did not. Oh.
Did not. No, I got nominated.
Oh, that's good.
Nominated. It was fun.
What year was that?
Oh, 81, 82, something like that. And Stanley Clark was on a Stanley Clark, George Duke record. So we went, Stanley and I were there, and we just thought we were going to get it. Quincy won that year, actually.
Like he needed another one.
Like he needs another one. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
So what are you working on these days?
Well, I just finished touring with David Sanborn and Marcus Miller. We went out and did all this stuff. So now I'm back in the studio, in between going on the road and doing some an album with a guy named Jay Alatas, who's an Indonesian singer.
Wow. Well, George, let's toast to wine and music, and thanks so much for having us up, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Is this thing getting any sweeter?
Not the nose.
Oh, sweet baby.
Hey, there you go. Helped your voice, though.
That's true. Couldn't hurt. That's great.
Next, we'll be hanging with award-winning platinum recording artist and smooth jazz saxophone powerhouse, my friend Dave Koz, in episode 5 of Pinot Envy, where wine and music come together as they should.